What's up, guys? Jason here from the Players Club and Guitar Ninjas here in Burbank, California, teaching you what I learned from watching this Eric Clapton video.
That's just me singing, really. It's a voice. You know, it's got nothing to do with technique at all.
Now in the video, Clapton clearly says there's no technique involved, it's just experience. But there actually is a lot of technique. And what I wanted to do is, as a guitar coach, look at his mechanics and see if I could break them down and learn things and hopefully share them with you guys. So a few things that I learned were, number one, his direction in vibrato. Now we know that in vibrato you can start with an up bend or a down bend, but what I saw in the Clapton video is that he starts almost all of his vibrato points with an up bend. Check this out. See how I'm going in an upwards direction? If you want to get that Clapton tone, you've really got to start your vibratos up. So go back and watch that video again, and you can see that he clearly starts all of his vibrato points with upwards bends. Here, I'll break down a little part for you. So it's just a simple adjustment in your playing. Start by just pushing up rather than pushing down when you're on an E, a B, or a G string note. If you're on the E, the A, or the D, the low E string, the A or the D, then yeah, you'd probably want to do your vibratos down. But on those other ones, definitely start with an up and you'll get more of a Clapton-esque type of sound. Now another thing I noticed is that Clapton uses his wrist and forearm to bend the notes. Some players will use their fingers and keep their thumb locked in and really not move their wrist, but Clapton clearly uses his wrist and his forearm to move the string. So take a look at this. Now let me show you how to do that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your thumb is hooked around the guitar neck. You can see that his thumb is very aggressively over the strings. I've had the great fortune of getting to meet Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck and Brad Whitford and a lot of other famous players, and the one thing I've noticed is the size of their hands, huge hands. So that thumb is really coming around. Now if that's too much of a struggle for you, then just focus on the pad of your thumb pushing into the side of the guitar neck like this. But if you can, wrap your thumb around the neck. It's going to give you some leverage so that when you go into the bend, you can squeeze your hand like this. And that'll really start to stabilize the muscles. So you get that foundation, and then you're going to pop your wrist up. Now you want to make sure that you're not leading with your shoulder, okay? Just grip and push. So you can pop your wrist up like this. And that moves the string. So try and keep your thumb engaged the whole time and pop your wrist up and down to start doing the bend. Let me give you an example. Okay, the next thing that I saw Clapton do is that at every vibrato point, he releases his thumb, and we would call this a B.B. King style vibrato. Now, obviously, Clapton was hugely influenced by B.B. King, so he probably watched him do this, or B.B. probably told him to do it like this. And there's a specific way to do it, because with your thumb detached, you actually have to press harder onto the fretboard to keep the string vibrating. So what you'll see is something like this. You can see that my thumb detaches from the board and actually hyperextends a little bit. It's my knuckle that's pushing up into the guitar neck to create that leverage, give me the power to have the note vibrate. So as you can see, there's some really cool technique there that he uses that if you just make a few of those changes and put them into your playing, you're going to sound more pro. You're not going to sound totally like Clapton. Only Clapton's going to sound like Clapton. But it may give you some fresh perspective and really start to spice up your playing a little bit. Now, if you're a Players Club member and you'd like me to take a look at your technique based on this video, just shoot me a little video, send it to my email, and you know how to get a hold of me. If you're not a Players Club member and you'd like to join us, just simply fill out your email address on the link below and just make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be doing several videos like this where I'm going to do an analysis of some famous players from a pro coach perspective so that I can really break down their mechanics and share them with you. Until next time, keep rocking.